There's a hidden culture out there. Those who take pleasure in dating themselves. For those who have been watching and listening, I do not date. I am courted only for marriage. That is my culture. But because I'm completely obsessed with me right now, I date myself. And I do not play. I put on a sexy dress, the perfume, the confidence. Because if anybody is getting the best version of me first, it's going to be me, okay? I ended up at Zen Garden, and the scenery was giving me life. Trees swaying, birds chirping, soft lux. The type of environment that makes you sit up straighter and suddenly forgive your enemies and turn them into friends. I ordered these crunchy sushi rolls, fully cooked, because my belly is a little too sensitive for those other ones. I like my rolls with texture. I need crunch. I need drama, commitment, and umami. So the food arrives, beautifully presented, everything cute. And then I noticed the familiar sauce on that plate. Tell me, why did this Japanese garden fusion restaurant have shito on my plate? I froze. I said, hold on. Either someone's secretly following me or somebody's Ghanaian auntie is running that kitchen. I didn't trust it at first. I took the chopsticks, dipped cautiously, tested a little sample like a food scientist. When I tell you, that was the best shito I have ever tasted in my life. And we are in Kenya. I immediately started adding it to the sushi rolls like a woman with no home training. My plate was an absolute mess. Somehow, the flavors worked perfectly together. Umami, spice, smokiness, as if a kwaba met konnichiwa and decided to fall in love on my plate. Now, they also brought out these little chicken bites, basically luxury chicken nuggets for sophisticated adults, and those were delicious. So I love miso soup. It's simple, comforting, and relatively peaceful, always minding its business. But this one had bean sprouts and chunks of tofu floating around, fighting for dominance. Like, who approved this? So I'm back at the Kenyan border again, waiting on the bus, and this is where things took a turn. So I'm holding this blanket for the bus ride. This lady sees my blanket and suddenly we're negotiating.
So something interesting happened. She saw my little blanket here. Yes, she said, I will trade you something for this. Imagine. Yes. Now, just so you know, I got this in Egypt.
Yes.
Okay? So what do you want to trade me for this beautiful blanket right here?
A bracelet, a very nice bracelet.
Yeah. Is it matching this? Is it equal to this? This is keeping me warm. How is that going to keep me?
It will be nice on your hand.
I don't know if that's a good deal. Who else? Who else?
Yeah. She caught me completely off guard. I'm faking African confidence. I lost before I even started. I was neither linguistically or emotionally prepared. Before I knew it, there were women everywhere trying to sell beautiful handmade items all at once, while I'm standing there, looking confused, clutching my blanket like a tourist raccoon. Now, in Ghana, I had done a little bargaining here and there, kind of leveled up throughout the years, you know what I mean? But this was an advanced course on how to lose your valuable thing to a group of adorable Maasai aunties. This was graduate level economics. The women were fast. They were confident, strategic. Meanwhile, I'm over there trying to look experienced while mentally converting currencies, calculating fairness, protecting my dignity, and trying not to accidentally trade my entire carry-on bag.
I'm not really feeling it. You are my sister. You are my sister. You gotta work with me. Now, if she trade me this for that, I'll take that one. This one. This one. We're trying to trade this one right here.
I'll give you this. Okay.
You want to trade this one for this? Ask Mama. She I don't know if she want to trade for that one. No. I love my blanket. Right? I love my blanket.
I love it too. I love it too.
You want to trade for that one? You gonna trade for that one? Oh, she don't like it. We over here bargaining.
This one. That's nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is nice.
No, she want to trade me.
This is made from cow horn. Yeah, that's nice.
I think this one attached with something over here. Let me see here. I don't know. You want to take my favorite little blanket? I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I getting a good deal?
Are you this one?
I like this one, but I need a bracelet or something.
This one?
Okay. I'm doing a trade. I'm actually doing a trade. I'm doing a trade right now. Represent Kenya. Is that Kenya? I forgot I was in Kenya.
Tanzania.
But are you Maasai? Give me something from Maasai. Give me something representing Maasai.
This is Maasai. This is Maasai. This is really Maasai.
It's made from what?
Yeah. Cow horn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyways, are we finished?
Yeah, we are finished.
Blessing, sister. Thank you.
It was beautiful. The energy, the laughter, the confidence of the women, the culture, the interaction. It was a bit chaotic in the sweetest possible way. And somehow, even standing there confused at the border, I realized something. These moments, these funny little culture shocks, these unexpected exchanges, this is the stuff that makes traveling unforgettable.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, give me 1,000.
Papanas.
All of them.
Some very beautiful items here. So you gotta come prepared, guys.
Our trip to Tanzania went by way too fast. But let me tell you something right now. Namanga, beautiful, peaceful, unexpectedly good to me. Tanzania gave me a whole 1-year visa. So don't worry, I'll be back. Matter of fact, start preparing for them snacks. I'm coming. All right. So there I was on the bus ride back to Kenya, trying to soak in the landscapes one last time. The rolling hills, the open land, the beauty of East Africa. Unfortunately, you and I have to experience all of this through these ashy windows. The windows were so cloudy, I wasn't sure if we're looking at Kenya or somebody's unfinished bathroom renovation. I'm over here squinting like, wait, is that a mountain or fingerprints? Anyways, but eventually we crossed back into Kenya and suddenly things got very different. Now, this is a part of Nairobi I had never experienced before. You wouldn't believe what had happened to us. We were rolling through this part of Nairobi where they're selling all kinds of amazing things, I'm pretty sure. But the bus driver dropped us off in the middle of downtown Nairobi, like we were seasoned backpackers who do this every Tuesday, but we don't. We receive absolutely no instructions. No, be safe out there. I couldn't film it, y'all. I didn't want to pull out this fancy ass phone. I don't know these people. I became very Californian, wishing I had a matcha smoothie to comfort all of this anxiety. No organized pickup area, just, all right, everybody get out. And next thing you know, Coach Bridget jumps out of the bus and immediately goes into survival mode. She said, come over here by this wall. And I'm like, okay. Now we standing there with our luggage pressed against a random building like undercover agents. It wasn't cool. And the atmosphere, cars everywhere, dust floating through the air, people selling everything, lights flashing, buses squeezing past everybody, smoke, noise, music, street vendors yelling, motorbikes weaving through the traffic like everybody had divine protection. And there we were standing in the middle of all of that looking like foreigners. You know, that touristy look. There you acting all calm, but internally you're hearing every warning they've told you before you came to this country. That was us. Anyways, we made it.
Incredible Adventures TV. Unfiltered, no plans, no pressure, just energy. Let's go. Come ride. No pressure, just vibes. We outside. We alive. We outside. Incredible Adventures TV. Unfiltered. No plans, no pressure, just energy. Let's go, come ride. Yeah, no pressure, just vibes. We outside. Yeah, this that script. We lit all day. Yeah, no plans, no pressure, just energy. Yeah, this how it's supposed to be. No plan, no pressure, just energy. Yeah, this how it's supposed to be. No plan, no pressure, just energy. Yeah, this how it's supposed to be. No plan, no pressure, just energy. Yeah, this how it's supposed to be.